Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Robyn Zimmerman, along with two professionals that work here at WHHI-TV, our sportscasters. We have the color analyst, Daniel Cort, and we also, for football, and we also have the play-by-play announcer, our own Marcus Walsh.
Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. That goes for you, Robyn, as well.
Good to have you. Good to see you guys. It's been a little while.
Good to see you
I
again.
just have to tell you, I think I texted you, I watched that first game that was on September the 9th, May River versus Ridgeland. The graphics for our programming for football are so fantastic.
Great,
impressive.
The zooming in, zooming out, the flashing, all of that.
Jeremy
Pretty-
Folks,
yeah.
a wizard back
Thanks
there.
to
Good
Jeremy
job.
and Ken, who works up in Madison, Wisconsin, for those.
It's like
They're
big time,
great.
right?
Yeah.
All right,
Maria Soden,
let's
yeah.
just dive right in. We've had two games already, the 9th and then also the 16th. You had May River at Ridgeland, Beaufort at May River. So who wants to kind of give a quick review?
Well, it's going to be real quick for May River Ridgeland. Ridgeland, as we talked about, Daniel, is a team that is starting to find an identity. They've got a few key players. They've got a long way to go. Unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to win a game this year.
Yeah.
May River looks really good. Obviously, we saw them in both games.
Right.
And they ended up putting 43 on Ridgeland. They looked really good Friday night, but just a couple
Just
of
didn't.
passes here and there,
Yep.
a couple of plays here and there. Beaufort with a big comeback, and they win 13-7 to Beaufort on
Right.
Friday night.
Yeah, I would
Beaufort
say
looks
that
good.
May River is probably the best 1-3 team in the state.
Oh,
Okay.
without
They
Now,
question.
why do you
played
say
really
that?
well. They've played some really stellar competition
Okay.
early on, and that was by design. You know,
Right.
coaches before they hit region play, if they're, if they want to be competitive, they schedule really difficult teams to get prepared. You know, in high school, it's if you haven't seen speed and strength before you get into region play, it's a shock.
Okay.
So by playing schools like Beaufort and schools like New Hampstead,
Right.
They're what was it, West
West
Ashley?
Ashley, they lost 7-3.
They're playing
Big
some of
time
the top.
teams.
Yeah, it just gets them ready, and so I project that they're going to go on and win the region.
Oh, wow,
They're-
that's a big
they're
projection.
really
good.
Okay.
That's a good projection.
forecast.
Really
All
good.
right, let's jump to this week. Weather's going to be great.
It is.
September 23rd. It's going to be nice, 82 degrees for the high that day. Well Branch at Battery Creek, and this is referred to as the Beaufort Bowl.
That's correct.
And why do we use the term bowl?
We use the term bowls going back to 2006 when Mike Covert helped create the bowl series.
Yep.
Every game has a designated bowl
Okay.
attached to it. So this
All
is
right.
the Beaufort Bowl. We've got the Bridge Bowl next week. But as far as this game goes, I think Whale Branch is the better team. They've got a few more guys on the outside. They have very good coach in Jerry Hatcher.
Yeah.
A lot of talent, but Battery Creek's coming off a big loss against Bluffton, 38-0. This is a home game for them. First time that anybody's going to broadcast a game at home in their new
Right.
digs.
Very
This-
good.
This is a big game.
And now, Daniel, on the 30th of September, the last Friday of September, Bluffton will be at Hilton Head High. So what about those two teams?
That's one of the old rivalries. Now we can
Yep.
call it old now.
One thing, if I can interrupt, one thing about these rivalries is
Yes.
that the regions are changing. Rather, Bluffton and Hilton Head is still a region game, 7-4A, and it's going to be a great
Yeah, it'll be a region rivalry, and May River Beaufort has become a really coveted rivalry around here. So, that just comes with tradition. But when you talk about the bridge,
I know,
that
the Bridge
one
Bowl.
little space of road that disconnects us, there's some cachet to that. But what's exciting about this season is it looks like the teams, as opposed to years past, are pretty evenly matched.
Okay.
Good quarterbacks, good defenses. So it'll be exciting to see how that plays
Yeah.
out.
Hilton Head's defense really has improved and impressed me from what I've heard from our guys at WHHI Sports. Bluffton, I am so high on Bluffton. What is going on with Hayden Gregory and those guys? The culture is changing,
Yep.
and they are really good. I'm really excited for that game too.
Yeah.
a
So
week and a half.
covering high school football is huge for WHHI.
It
And
is.
you guys, every Friday night, you're not out having a fun time.
We're in
with
the
your
gauntlet, man.
You're in the
We're-
gauntlet. And that first Friday, it was pouring rain
Yeah.
in Ridgeland, kind of out.
But last week, contrary, we were in 75-degree weather. And
was perfect.
he and I looked at
Even
each
better.
other at one point during the broadcast and said, "Would you want to be anywhere else?" I love working with this guy. I listen to
mutual.
him. I listen to him in the playbacks, like you were
Yeah,
talking about,
yeah.
and he's a pro. So he just, like I said, he even makes my job easy.
Well, you guys are so good together. It's a real partnership. Yeah, good
We got,
job.
We got chemistry.
Yes,
Marcus
indeed.
Walsh and Daniel Cort. Again, this week, the big game is on the 23rd, and it is, again,
Whale Branch, Battery Creek.
Whale
at
Branch
the creek.
at Battery Creek. All right, thanks, guys, and
Thank you.
good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Robyn.